Hey, I'm Travis, and welcome to Beard Network. Hey guys, so today has been 4 months of me growing my beard. Now, I could tell that it's grown a little bit since 3 months, but it's at that stage now, I think, where it's getting harder and harder to tell and actually notice significant hair growth. Um, but again, I can tell it's slightly gotten longer, but it's not like before where you're like, oh wow, yeah, it's actually grown a lot. It's getting kind of harder to tell, and it's still getting a little bit thicker. Not quite as much as I was hoping for. I was hoping that month 4 it would really, get a lot thicker and a lot more noticeably longer, but it really hasn't. Now, I really want to grow this in right here. I don't like this. I really want this to fill in. So, I'm going to do what I can and see if I can get some growth here. I was kind of hoping that it would start filling in this past month. It has slightly, like there's some baby hairs in there, but I'm not even going to zoom in and try to show you. It's not worth it. But hopefully it will come, and it will fill in. So I still have hope that it will continue to grow and spread and fill this area in. All right. Now I didn't I've gotten a trim this month, but I didn't trim my mustache. I'm actually wanting to grow this out and see if I can get it to uh, like right here. I have one of these weird mustaches where this part goes out, but this part goes inward, like vampire fangs. It reminds me of. But I'm gonna try to let it grow out longer and see if I can kind of groom it to go the way I want, and see if I can grow one of those really thick mustaches that cover the lips, just to see. You never know unless you try it. So before I end up trimming it, I want to see how far I can get it, and then if it looks bad, then I'll just end up trimming it, along the ridge of my lip. But I'm really excited to see how that goes as well. And at this point, my beard has gotten to that stage where I actually prefer to use combs a lot more than brushes now. It helps get penetrate the beard more and easier and get to the skin and make sure you actually comb through all your hair, not just that top layer that a bunch of these brushes seem like they just kind of go over the top, and it doesn't really feel like they're getting in there and brushing all the hairs straight. So I am at that stage where I do enjoy a good comb. So that's another, I guess, phase of beard growth, switching or transitioning from brushes to combs. Not, I still use a brush, especially whenever I first get out of the shower or I just wash the beard, I use the brush to get in there and form it. But I just laying around the house, watching TV or whatever, it's my comb that I have next to me. I'm constantly combing it and running it through, massaging, the follicles and stuff, moving my hair every which way. Again, I'm just one of those guys that just like to comb it just because. But another point is this past month I've been using a lot more wax or balm than just the beard oil. Before I could get away with brushing it or combing it, putting some beard oil on it, right, and it'd be good to go. But this past month I've actually started using more and more beard balms and beard waxes to help form it better. And again, my beard ain't all that crazy. It's not real long or nothing, but it's at that. I think it's a weird stage where it's just long enough to get funky and just sporadically go out in different directions, and they don't. It's not long enough for it to want to just lay down. Your hair gets long enough, it just naturally wants to lay down, and gravity does its thing. But my hair isn't that long, so it's just long enough to where it's like, hey, look at me, all over the place. So I'm actually starting to use more of the balm and the waxes to help form my beard the way I want. And going forward, I'm not quite sure what style I want to go with. I love that manly Vikings thing, but I don't even know if I can grow that kind of beard. So I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna start, trimming it and what kind of style I'm gonna go for. Right now, I'm still just kind of seeing how well it grows in. So we'll see. I'm excited for month 5. Again, I hope this starts to grow in, and I want my mustache to get thicker and fill in more and be able to actually form it the way I want. And again, right here, uh, I hope this fills in, gets a little bit thicker, right? And I got a lot of red on my cheeks, but I hope this gets thicker. I still have, it's kind of thin on the under part. I can't really show it and look at the screen at the same time, but it's still kind of thin. It has filled in some this past month, so I'm not disappointed. I'm excited. And hey, if you're currently growing your beard out too, what stage are you at? I'd like to know what's going on with y'all's guys' beards too. What month did you start using more waxes and balms? Did you start transitioning more to a comb, or did you just stick with a brush? What do you prefer? All right, hey, I'm interested to know, to see what all you guys think, and how your beards are coming along as well. This is month 4, right? This is 4 months for me. I'm actually interested to see what 4 months looks on you guys. I want to know, hey, am I behind the curve, or am I doing all right, or what's the deal? Let me get a rating, of how well I'm growing my beard compared to everybody else watching this. All right, so write down in the comments below. Drop a photo, send me info, whatever you want. Contact me. Hey, I'm interested. All right, we're a team here. We're a network. I want to know your thoughts, and any issues that you've had so far growing your beard out. Are you having the same issue where your hair got to that just right amount of length to where you go beep, you're just like, hey, look at me, and it didn't want to come down and form the way you want. How's your beard reacting? Is your beard super curly and it just fuzzy and frizzy, and you have a hard time coming in, brushing it down? Because sometimes when I get up in the morning, man, it does not want to lay down. But again, hey, I'm interested in y'all's thoughts and your beards. So let me know down below. And if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead, subscribe, join the team, man. And hey, I hope everybody has a great day.